All right, here we go. Let's do this problem. If you are online, have those fingers ready to unmute yourself, okay? Number one, Avish, which equation did you start with? No, Avish. Ari. Z minus 2 equals -1. Why did you start with that? It's the easiest one. There's only how many letters in it? One letter. Very good. So if I add 2 to both sides, Dana, what does Z equal?
1.
Very good. Thank you, my dear. Tiana, when I use an equation, what am I supposed to do with it? Cross it out. We're going to cross it out once we use it. Okay? Brooke, what equation am I going to use next?
I used the first one.
The top one. Very good. What made you pick the top equation?
Because it has least variable. I can't explain it.
What letter in here did you like the way it looked that made you pick that?
Wait, what do you mean? It
Well,
doesn't like 3, cause the second one it has a number.
Okay.
X is by itself.
It has numbers in front of all of them. So this letter X does not have a number. It's called a coefficient. Okay. It does not have a coefficient. Very good. Rosabella, what can I plug into this equation right away?
You can make Z a 1.
I can make Z a 1. Very good. So X minus 2Y plus 3 times 1 equals 7. X minus 2Y plus 3 equals 7. Jordan, what letter am I going to solve for? I want to solve for X. Very good, because it's already by itself. Quentin, what's one thing I can move? No, Quentin. Davin, what's one thing I can move? I can move over that 3, subtract 3 to both sides. X minus 2Y equals 4. Usman, what's another thing I can move?
Add 2y to both sides.
I can add 2y to both sides. Very good. So X equals 4 plus 2y. Alejandro, what is this equation called? What do we like to call this? Gabriel, what do we like to call this equation? Let's try again. Max, what do we like to call this equation? It's a shape. Somebody help. This is my star equation. So when I use the first one, I cross it out. So I'm going to now use the only equation I have left. Negative 3x plus 2y minus 2z equals negative 10. Colin, what is something I can plug in?
For z, you could plug in 1.
Okay, so for z, I'm going to plug in 1. Christian, is there something else I can plug in?
Yeah, you can plug in for x, you plug in 4 plus 2y.
Very good, my star equation. Make sure you use parentheses. From here, it is just algebra. I'm going to multiply or distribute, whatever you want to call it. Plus 2y minus 2 equals negative 10. Leland, what is something I can do next?
Combine like terms.
Which ones?
The 6y and 2y, and then the negative 12 and negative 2.
Very good. So negative 12 minus 2 is negative 14. Negative 6y plus 2y is negative 4y equals negative 10. Add 14 to both sides. Negative 4y equals 4. And then I'm going to divide by -4. So y equals -1. Cross out my equation, but I'm not done. Bianca, what do I have to do next? Not yet. I don't have a solution. I only know what z and what y are. How do I figure out what x is? Very good. I plug my y into my star equation. So x equals 4 plus 2y. Instead of y, I'll have a -1. So x equals 4 minus 2. So x equals 2. Ayana, what is my final solution going to say? No, Ayana. Taylor, what's my final solution going to say? Thank you. Jasmine, why did she put it in that order? Why did she not go in the order we solved? It has to be in alphabetical order. X, Y, Z. Very good. High fives. Good teamwork all around. Are there questions? This is as hard as I can make a 3-variable equation. So if you understand this, you should be in good standing for your quiz. Yes, Taylor?
I solved a different equation after figuring out what Z was.
Okay.
How did you choose which one to use?
So did you use the second one?
Yes.
So do you see how every single letter has a coefficient, meaning it has a number in front? I want to avoid that if possible, because that number in front likely means I'm going to get a fraction. Did you get a fraction?
I got close to one. I had to divide.
Yes. So do you see this equation right here and how this x has no number in the very front? That's golden. That is the best thing that ever could happen right now. So I'm going to use the equation that has a letter all by itself. Even if it had a negative in front of it, that's better than having a number in front of it, because a negative is easy to get rid of. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Here are your choices today. No matter what you are doing, you are in Schoology. Everybody will be in Unit 2. Everybody will be in Topic 2. Okay? So, number 1, there is a worksheet. Under this, Unit 2, Topic 2, it's worksheet number 2. It's called 3 variables. If I were you, I would do numbers 5 through 9. You should have already done numbers 1 through 4 on your class kit, okay? So numbers 5 through 9. Number 2, there is a quizzes that you may do. And number 3, if you prefer to work in IXL, you may do so, but that is not my recommendation today. This I would not do, but that's your choice. If you are, you in pre-cal I4 and J1. So I personally would start on this worksheet, numbers 5 through 9, okay? If you finish this worksheet, 5 through 9, you may go start on your homework for the week. There are 3 things in there. And a lot of you did not get passing grades on your homework last week because you chose not to do it. So I would do this. If you finish this and you understand it, then you may go get started on your homework. But one of these 2 need to be finished before your homework. Cameras on and thumbs up if you understand your assignment today. Thumbs up in here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to those who turned the camera on. Thank you. In 3 minutes, I'm going to ask what you are working on, and I need an answer, please.